In this video, we're going to learn cookies in PHP. So what is a cookie? A cookie is a text file which is going to store some data on the user's computer. We can use a cookie to store information about the user that we can use the next time the user visits our web page. So once the user requests our page to the server, okay, all the data in the cookie is going to be sent to the server with a request. Okay, so let's see how we can set a cookie in PHP. So there is a PHP function called setCookie. If you click on Ctrl+K, you can explore details about this function. So, so this function is going to send a cookie. It's going to return a boolean, and it's going to take a few parameters in there. So the main parameters we're going to be looking at are the name of the cookie, and that's the name we can choose for our cookie, the value for that cookie, and the expiry time of that as an integer. So this is going to be the timestamp, okay, of the expiry time. And there are other parameters like the path, which is just telling us where the cookie is available on the server, okay, the domain, which is just saying the domain for which our cookie is available, and a boolean parameter secure. Okay, so if we set that to true, that means that the cookie can only be sent using an HTTPS connection. Anyway, so we're going to use only the first three parameters, okay, the name, value, and the expiry time. So let's set our cookie. So let's set a cookie and give it a name, username, for example, and give it a value, for example, Buenos dias. And for the expiry time, so we need to put a timestamp, okay? So let's say we want our cookie to expire in 1 week time, okay? So we're going to start from the current time as a timestamp. I'm going to use the time function for that, and then we're going to add 1 week in seconds, okay? So it's going to be 7 days multiplied by 24 hours multiplied by 60 minutes by 60 seconds, okay? So now we would have set our cookie. So now how do we access this cookie? So in PHP, there is another super global variable that we call cookie, which is going to store all the cookies. So this variable is an array. It's an associative array. So it's storing the names of the cookies in the keys and the values of the cookies in the corresponding values to those keys. Okay, so if we print that cookie or that cookie variable, we can see what it's got. So let's just save and refresh the page. And now we can see that the variable at the moment has got only one element because we have only one cookie. And we can see the key is username, which is the name of our cookie, and the value is Buenos dias, the value of our cookie. Okay. Okay, so now let's write some simple code checking if the cookie username exists. Okay. And to do that, we're going to access the cookie with the key username. So if it exists, we're going to echo a paragraph on the screen saying, for example, value of the username cookie and we just say what the value is. I'm going to access that using the cookie array and then username. Okay, else we're just going to say cookie not set. Okay, so let's try this, and we can see the first paragraph, okay, because our cookie is set and we can see the value of the username cookie is Buenos dias. So now let's see how we can delete a cookie. So to delete the cookie, we're going to use the same function, Okay, but the trick is going to be, so we're gonna still use the same name of the cookie. Okay, we don't need a value, and this time we're just gonna give an expiry time in the past. Okay, so if we start from the current timestamp and just say minus whatever, for example minus 1000, so this means that we are setting again this cookie, but we are saying that the expiry time is in the past, which means that for PHP this cookie is already expired and it's just gonna get deleted. Okay, so now if we save and refresh, we can see that our cookie array now is empty, and we can see the second paragraph saying that the cookie is not set. Okay.